Hey, good morning, Bailey. This is Braden from Pacific Toyota here in Cairns, mate. As promised, just doing a virtual tour on our 2017 Isuzu D-Max sitting here in front of me, the four-wheel drive SX High Ride in the 3-litre turbo diesel, mate, for $34,990 drive away with about 104 k's on this. So, mate, like I said, just a really good chance for me to take you through the whole car, the features obviously in the car, but as well as any blemishes or marks that I can find at the same time. I'll take you through the whole service history, the whole works. So, mate, look, bit of an idea who we are, just in case you're not sure, you haven't been up to Cairns before, but this is Pacific Toyota here in Cairns. So I think I told you over the phone, we got two pre-owned vehicle yards up here. This is probably the bigger one of the two here at 235 Mulgrave Road. We house about probably 70, 80 cars at any one time. You can see our brand new brand new Toyota showroom up the top there, as well as our Lexus as well, and the service and parts drop off over the back there too. So and we've also got, like I said, a second yard a little bit further out of town, or closer to town, sorry, at 77 Mulgrave Road. And we house about probably 218 cars altogether. So good news to that is we get some really great cars exactly like this D-Max here. So, mate, look, we'll get stuck into it. We'll start from the very, very front here. So obviously it is a four-wheel drive. They're always going to have a couple of little sort of marks here and there, so I want to try and show you as much as I can. A couple of little chips just on the front here. If any of this doesn't show up in the camera, just let me know and I'll get some photos through for you instead. Just a couple of little stone chips there. If it is a concern for you, we can always talk to management and see if maybe we can get those touched up and sealed for you. Same with just a couple of little ones up on the sides, obviously where those rocks do flick up. A little bit of a mark there, but it looks like that's just come off with my finger, which is even better. I'll just take you right across that front bumper there too. Again, just sort of minor sort of stone chips there and there. It's all stuff that we can always get touched up for you if it is a concern for you. Just get you right up onto there. That looks like it might even come off with my finger and a bit of polish, I would say. And just a couple of little sort of stone chips again. I'll just show you right across that bonnet. So one tiny sort of one just right on the very lip there and there. But the rest is in very, very good condition, mate. It's we're very particular about the cars that we do get. We won't take anything that doesn't have almost full service history. This one's got great history in there. Most of it's all through the Isuzu dealers themselves, which is awesome. It was actually a fleet car down in Brisbane, so we try and get a lot of fleet stuff as well as privates because they always get looked after really well. I'll just show you down that cabin there too. Just try and show you down those lines of the doors there so you can see as well. Like I said, we won't take anything that's been in accidents or hail damage or written off or anything like that. All your history reports and roadworthies you'll get a copy of too. There's tiny what we call a PDR, so it's just a paintless dent there. So you can see just in the actual door itself. I'll try and get that on the right angle for you. But not in the paint or anything like that. That's just a little bit of polish from the actual detail itself. A few tiny little sort of like ring marks or nail marks from people just opening that door. But other than that, it looks very, very tidy. That wheel arch there for you. So just that passenger front wheel, so a little bit of gravel rash around the outside of that, but obviously being a four-wheel drive, they're pretty common for that. But I just wanted to show you right up in the wheel arch there, right across that suspension there too. You can see how clean all that is through the wishbone and the shockies there. It's very, very clean. Heaps of tread left on these guys too. Try and show you inside that. So miles left on there as well. While I'm here, I'll actually open up this, just show you the inside of that door card there too. So a little bit of wear on the inside of that. So they've had like stored something in there, just in there. But the rest looks very tidy. A couple of sort of minor sort of scuffs there, but it's just where people sort of drag their boots. It's the most common sort of high traffic area for the front two seats. Cup holders up in there, heaps of storage as well for you. In fact, inside that one you've even got a little accessory plug there for you too. Heaps of accessory plugs in this car actually, to be honest with you. I'll grab that service history out. So all your books, manuals, everything's all in there. Great news with this one as well, you do have a couple spare keys. So we've got the two genuine Isuzu ones with the central locking, as well as that blank one there too. So really great news for you. In that service book, I just won't show you that first page because with the previous owner's details, the fleet company, because this will be uploaded to YouTube and we can't put that up there because it's got their contact details. But I will show you the service history. So 2018, 16,000 Ks by Isuzu themselves. They've just filled out those first services for you, same thing. Try and flick through these one-handed for you. So we got next one again at 32,000, 2018. So it looks like it's done a lot of highway miles, I would say, by the sounds of it. So we got 45,000 2019, but really well serviced the whole way through. So just that same stamp, because obviously in a short amount of time for that one. 61,000 2019, 70,000 2019, 81,000 2019 in December, 90,000 again through Isuzu at Gold Coast at 2020, 99,000 through Isuzu, so that's great. Those 100,000 K ones are the ones you want to go through the dealerships. That's exactly what they've done. And so yeah, last one was at 99 at just November last year. So like I said, really great service history in that one. We try and get cars with as good a service history as you absolutely possibly can, but that's all in there for you. Just show you right across these seats there too. Grab this one off there. So the interior been looked after really well. Just try and get as much of this in as we can. Like I said, if any of this doesn't quite show up in the video, just let me know, mate, and we'll get some photos through for you instead. But that one, just open up that rear door here for you too. And you've got that little strap just down here. Open that up so you've got a bit of storage under there too. So a bit of storage under there, good for like first aid kits, bits of duct tape, zip ties, that sort of stuff. All the necessities. Looks like a tiny little bit of a stain in the seat there, but we can always talk to our detailers and see if they can have another crack at that and try and get that out for you. You got that little divider in the center there as well. Just try and get as much of this in as we can for you. So you do have that tonneau across the top there too, so there's a genuine one across there. Fuel is on this side, on the passenger side there. Again, miles of tread left on all these tiles for you. Our tyres. I just want to show you as much as we absolutely possibly can. You can see the spare tyre under there as well, looks brand new. So just the same thing, just a little bit of gravel rash around the outside of it on those Steelies, but they're genuine ones. So that's beautiful. That's just a bit of dirt. Looked like a scratch, but it's just a bit of dirt. That's even better. A little bit of a sort of scratch just under there, but it's already been touched up by the look of it, which is great. Obviously the tow bar here on the back, you get the 7-pin flat plug in there too, so it's all ready to go for you. Genuine Isuzu one as well. You got the reverse camera up there. I'll show you that once we actually get in the car. It's back there too. So I'll just lift these up as well, give you a view inside the actual tray. Lift that up. It's a little bit of wear and tear through the tray, but it's exactly what you expect. It's obviously what they're for. You got tie down points in the corners for these guys, which is real handy. Down in here as well on either side. The tie down the whole way around. So lock that back up. Absolutely, really nice and easy for you. So come back around this driver's side now for you. Looks like a tiny sort of stone chip just in the back there. Same with just underneath the strap. But overall, mate, this thing is very tidy. This thing right up in there. Apologies for a bit of dirt there. We just went on a test drive, so it's, my apologies for that. We'll get it re-cleaned before you pick it up as well. So again, just those same sort of chips, just around the outside there. Inside. So a little bit of sort of wear and tear. Overall, just a very clean ute, mate. So I'll just open up that back. You got that little strap here too, so that opens up that back for you, so you can see the 3 child anchor points down there too. So you can see that. Close that up for you. Again, another one of these straps. You've actually got a hook. Sorry, mate, for the bad camera angles there. So that can actually hook onto the headrest as well. So keep that up if you want to keep it up and throw gear in here. You got your jack and tools under there for you. But if you want to throw fridges or anything like that, put a gear in and have that stay up, that just goes straight onto that headrest for you. Makes it real easy. So I'll jump in that driver's door in just a second for you. I just want to show you the rest of the outside of the car. So that final width, driver's side front, again, just a little bit of sort of gravel rash around it. But heaps on there too. Beautiful. So we'll jump in here. I'll get it started up for you as well. show you inside that driver's side door there too. Again, just that sort of most common area from where people do sort of scuff their boots jumping in and out. Now you've got a height adjustment here too on the driver's side. Your fuel release, like I said, it's on the passenger side, but your fuel release is down here. Bonnet's just there. Mirror controls are up on the dash there as well. So left side of the car, right side of the car, and adjust them as you need to. Traction controls, everything's on there too. On the driver's side door, you've got your central locking window locks and all your windows there too. We won't let a car out of here without cold air and all that sort of stuff working as well. Give me just a second, we'll jump in here. So radio worked, great news. Turn that down. So as we sit, we're at 104,569 kilometres, so no engine lights or anything to be concerned about. Yeah, like I said, really great service history as we just went through. I'll just zoom out to show the steering wheel. So really nice, easy setup on these guys. So all your cruise controls on the left, right hand side, turn it on and off there, cancel it with that one and set and reset. It does have Bluetooth for this as well, as your USB, AUX is in there too. So I'll actually just lift that up so you can see those. So you can actually answer your phone calls, go through your different stations, everything from the steering wheel here. Wipers on the left, headlights and everything on the right hand side. So the parkers, headlights, high beams, blinkers, it's all pretty standard for you, makes it real easy. Sorry mate, just trying to get all as much in here as we can for you. Bit of storage at the top, hazard lights are there for you. It is all touchscreen on there too, so you can go AM, FM, Bluetooth audio, and your phone contacts, everything there as well once your phone is connected. But you do have the buttons on the outside there as well. So that main menu will take you back to there, so we can go settings, phone options, and of course your audio ones there too. Makes it really easy to use, especially while you're driving. You can just do it from the steering wheel, save you sort of fiddling around down here. Does still have a CD player in this one as well, which is great news. Aircon controls down here, so the fan speed, temperature, and obviously where you want it coming out. Another accessory plug down the front there. It's actually a genuine cigarette lighter in these. You don't see many of those. Some cars still do them. Now, like I said, there's a reverse camera in the back there. These ones are angled really nicely, so you can actually see the tow ball itself. So you can back into a trailer, makes it really easy. You can actually see the top of it, it's fisheye, so you can see the top of that tray there too, as well as the tow ball. So just try and get that close up there. So you can basically line yourself straight up to a trailer and make sure you're not going to hit anything behind you with that tray as well. So really good angle on those guys. As soon as you go out of reverse, it's just going to go straight back to your menu. Four-wheel drive options are down here. So again, we're in 2 high at the moment, being the 2-wheel drive. If we put that into neutral, flick that across to 4H, and we're going to see up here a little flashing light as that engages for you. If it does continue to flash and it doesn't engage properly, a lot of 4-wheel drives will do that. They just need a little bit of, if we put that in drive, there you go, and that now engages for you. So it just lets everything click into place properly. To go from 4 high to the 4 low, you got to push that down and go across. Put that into neutral. You can hear that engage, and that's it. So 4 low and everything there. Your traction control turns off with that as well. So that's ready for the creek crossings, your beaches, all that sort of stuff, the hectic 4-wheel driving. Otherwise, from there to go back, it's just, again, electronic, keep it in neutral, let it do its thing. You can hear that engage and watch the lights do their thing too. And same thing to go back to that 2-wheel drive there too. So really easy, no locking in hubs, you don't have to jump out of the car, it's all electronic. Really good setup in these guys as well. So we'll chuck that back in park for you. Bit of storage in there. But what we'll do, I'll put the handbrake on that. I'm actually, while this car's running, I just want to show you the engine back there too. So I'll pop that up for you. Come back around the front here. Try and do this one-handed. Beautiful. So very clean engine bay, mate. It makes a big difference when people look after their cars. I'll try and show you across that bonnet there as well. Like I said, we're very particular about the cars that we do get. They've got to be of a certain quality. So, mate, that actually concludes the virtual tour on a 2017 D-Max here. I really look forward to hearing your thoughts soon. Like I said, it's just come back from a test drive, so yeah, let me know your feedback. Thanks, guys. If you've got any questions, sing out.